In fact, I was visiting this couple a few years back, and I was in their home, had a chance to lead them to Christ. But in the meantime, as we were talking, she made the comment that she'd visited this church, or this not in this town, but in a town close by. And so, well, we visited this church, and boy, they were just a bunch of hypocrites. And I thought, wow, okay, I don't know anything about that church. I've never been to that church. At least that's what I was thinking. So I just asked her very sincerely, what makes them, what do you say that they're hypocrites? How would you define that? So, well, they just didn't speak to me. And I suddenly realized that all this hypocritical talk around the world about churches being so hypocritical has very little to do with our ethics. Because the Bible tells us if we're in Christ, we're going to love the brethren. We're going to love people. That's right. And so the world, when they think about Christianity, they don't think about all the doctrines. They don't think about all the ethics. They think about, do you love me or not? That's right. And if you don't talk to them, you don't love them. Simple as that. Say that with me. If I don't talk to them, I don't love them. Say that. Say that with me again. All right, make sure the TV hears you, internet hears you. Really? Ready? If I don't talk to them, I don't love them. Exactly. I'm glad you agree with me on that. We finally reached a place of agreement. But here's what happens in our life. There's no rest there. There's no rest because we need a bridge between belief and life. We need a bridge. We know what we believe, but there's no life to it. There's no character to it because we haven't made the transition. How do we get there? We get that with encounters with God. How do we get the encounters with God? Well, reading the Bible, praying, and worshiping. Worshiping the Lord. When we worship, He touches us. We feel His presence in our life. We're submissive to Him. And we say, God, okay, how do you want me to change? How do you want me to be conformed, as Romans 8:29 says, conform more to the image of Christ? How should I grow in this? Without the worship there, you're not going to get there. You're not going to reach there. You may know the doctrines, and you may know the ethics, but you will not get the bridge going to the next place. Worship means that I'm drawing close to God, and the knowledge of Him, the encounter, and sensing Him in my life moves me to go through sanctification and change.